Welcome to the English Story Well channel, your ultimate destination for captivating stories that enhance your English learning journey. Here, we believe that stories are not just a form of entertainment, but a powerful tool to improve your language skills. Let's go to started.
Why reading books is important. Once upon a time in the small town of Greenfield, there was a young boy named James. James was 12 years old and loved to dream big. He often sat by the window of his small house and watched the world outside. He imagined traveling to faraway lands, meeting new people, and experiencing great adventures. However, James had one problem. He was not very good at reading. Every time he opened a book, the words seemed difficult, and he would quickly give up. The teacher who changed everything. One day, a new teacher named Mrs. Harper came to James's school. She was kind, cheerful, and full of energy. On her first day, she told the class, "Books are magic. They can take you anywhere in the world. They can teach you things you never imagined. Reading books is one of the most important habits you can have." James listened but was unsure. How can books take me anywhere? They're just full of words, he thought to himself. Mrs. Harper noticed that James didn't seem interested. After class, she called him over and asked, "James, do you like stories?" James nodded. "Yes, I like stories. My grandfather tells me stories sometimes, and I love listening to them." "Then you'll love reading," Mrs. Harper said with a smile. Stories and books can be even more exciting because they let you use your imagination. She handed James a small book. It was called The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. "Start with this," she said. "Read a little every day, and let me know what you think." The first step. That evening, James opened the book. At first, it was hard. He didn't know some of the words, and he wanted to stop. But then he remembered Mrs. Harper's words. Books are magic. He decided to give it a try. As he read, he began to picture Tom Sawyer, a mischievous boy who lived near a river and had all kinds of adventures. James felt like he was there with Tom, running through fields, painting fences, and finding treasures. For the first time, James felt the magic of books. A new world opens. Day by day, James read a little more. He started to enjoy it and even looked forward to reading. He began to ask Mrs. Harper for more books. She gave him stories about pirates, explorers, animals, and even space travel. Each book was like a new adventure. James noticed something amazing. The more he read, the better he became at understanding the words. He also started to learn new things. One book taught him about the history of ancient Egypt. Another book showed him how animals survive in the wild. He even read a book about how airplanes work, which made him dream of becoming a pilot. Reading changes James. Over time, reading changed James in many ways. He became more confident and started doing better in school. His friends noticed that he could tell interesting stories and explain things clearly. Even his parents were surprised. "James, you've grown so smart lately," his mother said one evening. "It's because of the books," James replied with a smile. James also became more creative. He started writing his own short stories about adventures he imagined. Mrs. Harper was proud and encouraged him to keep writing. Why reading is important. One day, Mrs. Harper asked the class to write an essay about why reading is important. James was excited to share his thoughts. In his essay, he wrote, "Reading is important because it helps us learn new things. Books can teach us about history, science, and people from all over the world. Reading also helps us imagine and dream. When we read stories, we can go on adventures, even if we are sitting at home. Reading has made me a better person, and I think everyone should try to read more. When Mrs. Harper read James's essay, she was moved. "James, you've truly understood the power of books," she said, sharing the love of reading. As James grew older, he never stopped reading. He also started helping other kids who struggle with reading, just like he had. He told them, "Don't give up. Reading can change your life." One day, James achieved his dream of becoming a pilot. He traveled to many countries and saw the world, just like he had always imagined. Wherever he went, he carried a book with him. James often remembered Mrs. Harper and how she introduced him to the magic of books. He made it his mission to inspire others to read. At every place he visited, he donated books to schools and libraries, hoping to give other children the same chance he had. The moral of the story: reading is not just about learning words. It's about exploring new worlds, expanding your mind, and becoming the best version of yourself. Books can inspire dreams, teach lessons, and open doors to opportunities. Just like James discovered, the power of reading can change your life forever. So, pick up a book today and start your journey. Who knows where it might take you? Books, Why Reading Books is Important. Learn English through stories. Listening practice for beginners books. Welcome to a fascinating and heartwarming journey through the world of books. In this video, we bring you an engaging English story, Why Reading Books is Important, designed to help you improve your listening and speaking skills while understanding the true value of reading. Sparkles what this video offers: a simple and inspiring story about the power of reading, easy to follow English narration, perfect for beginners and intermediate learners, subtitles to help you read along and enhance your pronunciation, useful vocabulary and phrases for daily life and conversations. Open book about the story. Join James, a curious young boy who embarks on a life-changing journey when he discovers the magic of books. With the help of a kind teacher, James learns how reading can open doors to knowledge, imagination, and success. Through his adventures with stories, he grows confident, creative, and determined to achieve his dreams. This motivational tale not only highlights the importance of reading, but also provides valuable insights into how books can help you learn English faster, build new skills, and transform your life. Direct it while watch this video. Learn English naturally. Listening to stories is one of the most effective ways to practice English and build fluency. Enhance your vocabulary. Discover new words and phrases in context to improve your English comprehension. Stay inspired. The story is filled with positive lessons and life-changing ideas to motivate you. Perfect for all ages. Whether you're a student, a professional, or just starting to learn English, this video is for you. Glowing star how to use this video. Keycap 1. Listen to the story without reading the subtitles to test your listening skills. Keycap 2. Replay the video and read along with the subtitles to improve pronunciation. Keycap 3. Take note of new words and phrases and practice using them in daily conversations. Keycap 4. Share the story with friends and family to inspire them to start reading too. Loudspeaker, don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to our channel for more English learning content, including stories, listening practice, speaking tips, and vocabulary lessons. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Back-end index pointing right, join the conversation. What's your favorite book? How has reading changed your life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's embark on this beautiful journey together and unlock the power of reading to transform your English skills and your life.